Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel today. Look at this, I got Miguron Koraki here with me for a review. I'm gonna check it out because this is a pretty cool guy. Let's see, 3.5 inches for the blade, 4.5 for the handle, almost 8 for the overall length of this fella. I want to show you a couple of pretty cool ones. I got small Sebenza 21, large Sebenza 21, and the Koraki is right in between these two offerings from Chris Reeve Knives, which is fantastic usually. This is the Neon NL, and this is the Hati Magnetic from Shirogorov, and again we have a full-size knife, a smaller one, and the Koraki is right in between. Another cool couple here, Cody Utzler, it's a slip joint, and Philippe Georget Design Custom Knife Factory 520 in the house to show you how big this guy is. This is a very, very interesting titanium frame lock made by Miguron in China. This pivot is kind of Bestech looking. I don't know who is making these. I'm suspecting Bestech knives out of China because it kind of like has the same feel pretty much, but I don't know. Let me know right down here if you know what is going on in this fella. So this is the S90V version for this titanium frame lock. Look at the intricate checkered pattern going on the flats of these scales. That's pretty cool. It's pretty well made, nice and grippy texture. Overall nice look. This fella is around $200 and it's not bad, guys, because I mean, we got titanium frame lock. It's a front flipper with the where is it? Here, S90V steel with a complex grind, stainless steel lock face insert. You have a titanium pivot collar on the back, anodized pivot, internal skeletonization going on, internal milling on the lighting pockets, which is spectacular. Like it's great, like seeing the attention to the details that went on inside the knife, where you need to take it apart to fully admire that. You have a serial number laser engraved in the titanium backspacer. You have a titanium pocket clip, kind of like dip carry. I mean, it's a well-rounded knife, very well made, I have to tell you. Blade looks centered, the tip is pretty safe, buried down there. Nice, clean look on the closed position. When it's open, also very nice. It's flowing beautifully. The handle has some nice chamfering going on over here. This milled area, which has some very, very fine, look at this, you can see the milling paths like over here. Also, you have some micro milling going on. Really, really cool. Scale indeed, chamfered inside, chamfered on the outside. I mean, it's well made, I have to say. Pretty simple construction, couple screws, one pivot, straightforward disassembly for this fella. Stainless steel lock face insert is also embedding a over travel lock bar stabilizer screwed in from the outside. You have an outside cutout for the lock bar relief right over there. I mean, it's really well put together, guys. There's no lock stick. There's like it's like probably maybe 40% locks up nicely. It's solid. The blade has a very peculiar grind. You have some swedge right over here in an unusual position. The jimping is very back, so probably that's not ideal because the regular position, oops, without like taking down anything, so it would be like this, and naturally the thumb is gonna be like here, but the jimping is down there, so kind of slippery here. I would have preferred something over here. If you want to take advantage of that, you know, you have to be like really back in a kind of like awkward position, but still, that's a very good grip. But the blade also, check it out. You see, it has this swedge going on over here, and oops, some chamfering, kind of like crowning going on for a little bit here. You see, both sides, not a mistake. And then stops a little bit before the tip, and then a little bit of belly and straight edge up to the sharpening choil. You can see the belt grind lines, which are creating a nice perpendicular contrasty effect. I love it that there's nothing written on this blade, pure sterile looking blade. Thinner stock on the tip, a little bit wider because the flat is just coming down a little bit lower at this point rather than here. You have kind of like, that's not really like a finger choil, but definitely sharpening choil. It is pretty good to go. I also want to check the stock thickness of this fella, just out of curiosity. 0.12, yeah. And let me see, like right behind this point, 0.021, and maybe here is going to be a little bit... yeah, 0.017. So it gets definitely thinner at the tip, and it's a pretty cool thing. Also, nice sound, not too loud when you deploy it, and when you close it, very gentle. Like it. That's pretty cool. So overall, this is a pretty cool knife, guys. Let's check the weight, because it's not that much. I mean, there's some substantial feel to it, but it's lighter. So let me do this in ounces, because you guys like ounces, and that's going to be 3.58 ounces, so not too shabby. This thing has 0 hot spots in the hand, so feels really good. You can squeeze the handle, it's gonna feel great. No sharp edges. Lock bar has some nice real estate. You see that, just beautifully designed, so you have enough room to take this fella like that. It's very well designed. I like it. Nice jimping going on over here for the front flipping action, which you can do like kind of like that with the index finger, and just thumb front flipping deployment method. It's going to be pretty good. But that's, yeah, I mean, the only place we have jimping is pretty much there. There's nothing going on. You don't have any lanyard hole option over here. The pot clip is not reversible, of course, but it's in a nice spot. The backspacer is creating this solid feel. There's a tiny bit of flex if I'm squeezing this handle, so nothing too crazy. But overall, this fella is well put together. Simple construction, but still well put together. There's no rattling, no squeaking, everything is lined up. It's not gonna break the bank. This guy also is running on bearings, and that's why the action is so good, like really good. Fires open and just goes down like with a gentle nudge. Really fast and really gentle when you close it. It's a beautiful one, guys. I really love this fella. I appreciate the blade shape a lot. Probably, you know, not a fan of the pocket clip, but the hidden hardware pocket clip is a bonus. It's very good, almost deep carry. You have a nice action. I mean, the look is pretty good. It's a titanium frame lock, S90V. Really cool ergos on this one. Really cool look on this one. The sound is all right, but I think it's a solid one, guys. There you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.